Hello, I'm Ozzy, and welcome back to my little survival world. In the last episode, we finished building all this. We've done it all, more or less. I mean, I still need... I feel like there needs to be something. Even if it's just, wood across here, there needs to be something. I don't like staring up into this empty void. Whatever the case is, we finished all this. We've got our little walkway. How beautiful. Can barely see anything, but how beautiful. And then we've got the second part here. So, plans are for today. I would ideally like to do the interior. Now, the interior... Well, I've got to finish filling in all these as well. But whatever the case is, for the interior... I remember speaking about it that I thought this was going to be a bit of a reception sort of thing. A reception, maybe like a desk here or something. And then some stairs heading up to the upper levels. Then in said upper levels, both on that side and on this side, there's just gonna be like little rooms, a little place to stay, spend the night. And then down here, I'm going to make it a proper pub with stools and tables and I don't know, a bar or something, like whatever's in a pub. I don't know what's in a pub. I only go to the clubs. But yeah, that's the sort of plans. And then I'll probably mark out this path, bring it down here, and I'd ideally like to put a little marketplace right here. So that'll probably be the next big build, if you will, right there. Or maybe I'll put a blacksmith here and put the market over here. Maybe that'd be better. A bit more open. But yeah, that's the plan. I hate that. Why the rain? Why? Why with the rain? I don't want to do shit with the rain. I guess we'll just stay inside. Just deposit as much rubbish as I can. Well, and that's something. Oh, we got more fences. Oh, it's gonna be the perfect amount. Yes. Not a lot has happened over the week. Actually, hold on a second. The news of, at least to me, a very important game. There's been an update on a sequel to a game that I absolutely love. And I thought it was a sort of one and done deal. Like I thought it was over. I'll quickly grab this as my spare crafting table. But I thought this game series was over. I thought there was nothing new coming to the table. I hadn't really heard anything on it. And to be fair, I don't subscribe to any gaming news outlets or whatever. I don't really keep up with the times. I find out very late. I don't watch the Nintendo Directs. I'm very late to finding things out. However, I saw this trailer 8 hours after it came out, and I absolutely freaked. I lost the plot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are unfamiliar with this game, well, if you're young, maybe don't check it out. It's pretty graphic. But for those in the know, I have to talk it like this. Okay, for those in the know, Sally Face is getting a sequel. Sally Face 2 is on the way, and I'm absolutely skitzing it because I love Sally Face. It was one of my favorite games. I watched all of... I watched Jacksepticeye play it up until Chapter 3. At which point, by the time Chapter 3 had released, the good old baloney incident, wink wink nudge nudge for those in the know, after Chapter 3 came out, I said, stuff it, I'm buying the game. Because I'd actually sorted out Steam by this point in time. So chapter 3 comes out, I buy the game, and I bought all the rest of the chapters. I love this game. I love this game so much. The story's incredible. I love Sally. When I was in year 7, for art class, one of the big assignment was we had to make a clay mask. And originally I had a few other ideas. I was mucking around with a few things, but I was going to do like a plague doctor mask, but then the teacher pointed out that probably won't be very structurally sound because you're making it out of clay and it's got a massive nose. Mainly because I was inspired by Shovel Knight, because again, that's another game that I love. But yeah, so I'd done that, and then I was thinking of doing something else, and I thought, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do Sal's mask, because, it's the coolest thing ever. And so I did, and my final product was... Ooh, just want to make sure I don't hit the bees. But yeah, my final product that I made for this assignment was Sal's mask from the game. And I was so happy. I think I've still got it somewhere in the house. I don't really know where it would be. It's probably tucked away with all the other old stuff from high school and all the rest of it. But yeah, that oh my god, that mask is very important to me, and I love the game so much. And so I wake up on this fine day, and I see that there's oh, what's this? Sally Face 2 trailer? Since when? And it's safe to say, I was a very happy camper. I was giddy for the rest of the day. I was full on lying down on the bed, kicking my feet in the air, I was so happy. And it looks so cool too. So yeah, that is some news that I thought I should share with you guys, because I'm very excited. I've already put on my wish list. I'm waiting for this thing to drop. We'll go this way. Go this way for some more wood. I don't even know. Stuff it. Who cares? I'm gonna need it for the fences anyway. And I might take this to the market whenever I get around to that. Yeah, Sally Face, Game 2, not Chapter 2. Ooh, look at me go. Second Sally Face on the way. Oh my god. Yeah. Other than that, literally nothing's happened in my life. It's just uni and me procrastinating uni work, because why would I ever do the work? The server that I was on with my friends is, well, it's not really had a revival per se, but I don't remember if I've already spoken about it, but a few weeks ago, we got the band back together again, and we beat the Ender Dragon. We got, we went to the NCDs, got ourselves a Light Drizzle's Peak. But then, well, I think I spoke about this a lot in some of the earlier episodes, how usually there was just me and one other friend who would ever go online on the server. And ever since we beat the Ender Dragon, we're back on it. I took, not a break from it, I was hopping on every so often, but I wasn't hopping on as consistently as I used to. And neither was my friend. Neither was anyone on the server. What was I even here for? That's right, I was here to check if I got redstone, because I was thinking of doing pistons for the table. Yeah, for the tables, the old way. But I don't think I have any, which is okay. I'm not too fussed. I could also just do fences and not trapdoors, fence gates. Oh, we do have a bit. But then would it be worth it? Okay, it would be worth it, but it would be worth it for stools at the bar, not tables. But anyway. Oh, actually, no, doing carpets for snaps. I figured it out. Where was I? Yeah, so, I wasn't on as often as I used to be, and neither was my friend. And then everyone got back on to beat the Ender Dragon. And I thought, fuck. The revival has hit. Because everyone was talking about how fun it was to be back on the server. I'm like, yes! And then now it's just me and my friend hopping on. And now me and my friend hop on more consistently, but it's just like old times, man. Okay, what should I do for the floor? I got all this wood, but like, do I want to use it? Because all this stone. I think I want to do stone for the floor. Alright. Back on another expedition, I suppose. But yes. Me and my friend have been building a few things. Because I was sitting there, you know, I was doing the usual Minecraft thing of you hop on a server or world with your mates and you don't build anything or do anything. You just, run around in circles, just yapping to each other. And so for the first few times we were doing a bit of that. And then my friend was like, I want to build something. And I was like, yeah, honestly valid. That's a fair call. So they started building another house. I sort of sat there like, well, shit, what do I do? And they were like, you should build a church. And I thought, fuck, that'd be kind of fun. But at the same time... Okay. At the same time, I was also... Oh my God, can you move, bro? I'm trying to mine, man. Anyway. At around this same time, a lot of, 99% of the stuff I've built has been just winging it like always. And aside from a few redstone machines I built, which I, searched up a tutorial for, a lot of the stuff I sort of did myself, figured it out myself. However, for this church, I was like, honestly, I want to follow a tutorial. I cannot be bothered. What's it called? I cannot be bothered, winging this like always. And so I found I searched up just a small Gothic church. And I found one and I thought, wow, that looks pretty nice. But then I watched the tutorial. And it's not a small Gothic church. It is far from a small church. It's massive. But I've already sort of cleared the area and, marked everything out. So at this point I'm like, oh, well, it's a bit too late to go back now. And so I stayed. And I built the entire thing. And it looks awesome. I still don't have a name for you yet, but editing me, can you get a picture of it up? And then also show the thumbnail of what the tutorial was, so the people can know. Yeah, I built that following the tutorial. It's pretty fun. Well, I probably should have made another pickaxe before I came in here. Yeah, okay. Out we go. But yes, that was the sitch. It does look very cool. It does look very, very cool. I'm so glad I did it anyway. It's a very cool church. And the tutorial even comes with interior for it. I'm like, oh my god. Because as you can see, interior design is not exactly my forte. I'm not exactly known for it. 2, 3. I'll make an axe as well since we're here. Maybe I should wait for bed first. But yes, so, it came with an interior thing for it. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome! And I built it all. And it looks sick. And I finished it. My friend hops back on the server. And they're like, oh my god, that's incredible! And I'm like, yeah! Now what? And then with the whole Sally Face, revival, if you will, with the news of it, getting the sequel, yada yada. And I've, told my friend about this, tried to get them on the bandwagon, because they'd never seen the thing. I'm like, how? Well, whatever the case, I've got my friend in on the bandwagon, on the hype. And they were like, oh, what if you did actually, okay, this is spoilers. Spoiler warning for anyone who is uninitiated, like my friend was, on the Sally Face lore. Warning, spoilers, ooh. But they were like, why don't you do, a secret church underneath it? like a cult thing, like how they have the, what's it called? They got the Mad Temple underneath the apartments. Why don't you do something like some cult activity shit underneath the church? And I thought that is a horrifying but a brilliant idea. Unfortunately, I only got so far. Like I dug underneath. I made a big room, yada yada, but I kind of got tired, and so I just stopped. And that was yesterday that we were on. So, what's it called? I haven't been back yet. So I can't show you photos. Not yet, anyway. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. That's been the haps on my end. At least the eventful haps, at the very least. I've been doing like sweet nothing, man. Like it's concerning how much nothing I am doing. Especially because of how much stuff is due in like. I've had either 1 or 2 assignments due every single week. Like, it's actually cooked. I'm so spent, but then at the same time I can't stop because. Well, the uni doesn't stop for anybody. So, I'm in a little bit of a predicament. It's not fun, to say the least. But, whatever the case is, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. I should probably make a shovel, hey. I'll make I don't even... That's... Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Anyway, I think I should probably cut to a montage. What do you think, editing me? We still got to come up with a name for you. Yeah, I know. We'll get onto it. I don't know. If I come up with something, maybe I'll put it to a poll. I don't really do a lot of YouTuber stuff, like shorts and polls and posts and stuff like that. I should, and I've been meaning to for a while, but I can't be asked, man. I don't want to put more work onto editing me. Exactly. It's already enough that you edit all the videos. But whatever the case is, you reckon it's about time we do montage? Because, like, man, I got stuff to do. Oh. Well, if you're going to be so polite about it, I don't mind if I do, thank you. Anyway, we'll just cut to a montage. Yeah, we'll montage the building of the interior. We'll figure something out. And then I can listen to the Sally Fast... Okay, let's stop right there. Let's stop. That was embarrassing. What I meant to say was, aha, whilst we go in this montage, I can listen to the Sally Face soundtrack. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, shut up, I get it, alright? I get it, I'm tired, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know how to English. I'm sorry. Whatever the case. Oh, just as we run out. There we go. Okay. Well, you know what to do. Editing me. Cue the music. Alright, montage over. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this a quaint little pub? Obviously, I'm sure I'll put some paintings up or something. Here's my stools. Ain't this beautiful? Now, I was originally going to put these one back so you could actually sit instead of just stand on them, I suppose. But I realised that the spacing would be really bad. At least with these ones. This one it would have been fine because chair would have been here, chair would have been there. That's fine enough. But with these ones, it wouldn't have really worked because it would have been all the way back here and it's just too much hassle. So I decided to leave it like this. And hey, who knows? Maybe when I eventually update this to the latest release and the latest release contains cushions, maybe this will be a bit easier. But until then, this will have to do. I'm also thinking of putting some carpet here, but I'll do it later. Then, come up here. Now, I can't exactly do this just yet, because I have to go get calcite, which means I'm going to have to do some, the crudes running all the way over there, just to go get this calcite. But, this is the sort of plan for the rooms. They're only going to be about 3x3, if you were. Was the Wandering Trader here? Can't see. I'll check later. But these are going to be the rooms. Little 3x3 rooms. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one will be a little bigger. 1, 2, and 3. The wall will be here, and then the hallway here. And then, over this side, we've got two more. I'm struggling today. We've got 2 more rooms here and here. With reception. This is where you can check in, book a room for the night. Got the Okay. To be fair, it was. Let me do this. This is what it looked like, and that's fine. But it's not fine. It's not fine at all. And so, at first I buffed it out here. But then it sort of looked awkward, so I put those 2 there, and then I just sort of and So yeah, that's the explanation for my totally grand staircase. Although I could just... Okay, hang on. Let me investigate something real quick. Okay, I low-key kind of fuck with that. I really fuck with that. Damn. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. And one there. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is infinitely better. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that advice. I guess I can even do some ba-ba and ba-ba. So no. What if I there and no. Get back there. There and there. Okay, we fixed the staircase. Whatever the case, we've got the staircase here. These are the rooms there. Them's the rooms there. We'll put something here. At least a little rail around this. Okay, where is he? Where are you? I'm gonna kill you and your llamas. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't be so mean. That'd be rude. This way. You around here? There you are. Alright. Oh, wise wandering trader, what have you got for me today? Oh my god, that's kind of peak. I was expecting more of this stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have milk or baked potatoes. So, well, even if I did, I wouldn't be able to get 17 emeralds. I'm very sorry. Do I maybe just have some lying around? Because I know I'm sure I found emeralds. I'm sure. Do I have 17? Alright, 1 there. I don't think I have enough for 17. That's okay. That's okay. We can't win every battle. Okay, alright. I think maybe on this note, I might leave it here for today. There we go. I might leave it here for today, only because I know that in the next episode, I'm going to have to... all the way over there. Which means I'm not going to be... Like, I'm going to have to do a little montage just to get to and from. Actually, no. Okay, let me put some chests in here, and then I'll wrap it up. Only because, that's where we store all the water and honey that we'll be drinking. We would never serve alcoholic beverages. Not here. No. There we go. Okay, that just makes it a little better. Then we can put all that stuff in there. Oh, this is actually kind of... I like this. This is kind of fun. I was originally going to have sort of like a standing table here. So, like, just a pillar up and then, a little staircase or something around it. But it was just a bit too big and a bit too clunky, and it just didn't look too good. So I opted to just keep it like this, and we'll put the carpet in here next episode as well. Let me know if you guys have any preference of colour. Like, I've got white and red going on, and that's all well and good. And I might do red, but, green might look alright, or so we'll do magenta. That'd actually be smart to keep it in theme. But yes, on that note, thank you once again for joining me. I hope these shorter videos are more to people's likings. I know that the original series was starting at like 40 minutes, and that's all well and good, but it's also really long. So I'm glad that, with my new sort of format, with my new recording schedule and how much I get done in an episode, I can feasibly get it to 20, 25, at max 30 minutes, which I'm pretty happy with. But whatever the case, thank you once again for joining me in this week's... Can you shush for a minute? I'm trying to do my outro. Okay. Thank you once again for joining me in this episode. If you like what you saw and want to see what happens next, be sure to like and subscribe. I've been Ozzy. I hope all is well. And take care, guys. Peace.